It's made up of two major parts. One is the base plate, which we have right here. This is the part that will mount on the board itself. Then the other one is what's called a hanger, and the hanger will mount the wheels. There'll be a wheel at each end. Well, our trucks are made in two processes. One is the sand cast process. Then we also make trucks out of a permanent mold system. The permanent mold system is a steel mold which opens and closes and creates the actual cavity where the metal is introduced and makes the part. The machines hold the molds. The mold is split in half. As the machine opens, we're able to put the actual axle into the machine, the mold having a little print where the axle sits. When the machine closes, it holds the actual axle in place. At that point, the machine is loaded with aluminum. Then the machine tilts. As it tilts, the metal is introduced to each cavity. Each cavity will yield one hanger with an axle already in it. Once the machine is closed, it has a cycle time, which is approximately 2 minutes. During this cycle time, the metal hardens, and then we're able to open the mold and pull out the parts. The parts come out in what's called a tree. So we take the tree and then we place it into a cooling area and wait for the metal to fully harden, and then we're able to handle it again and cut each individual part off. At this time, the aluminum is at a semi-soft state where we need to harden the metal. So what we do is we send it to a heat treater. It's heat treated to the T6 condition and then returned to us for final work and assembly. We're able then to do the final machining. The first thing we have to do is grind and smooth the gate, give it a smooth finish. Then we take it and put it in the big tumblers, and the tumblers contain a media that will do the final finishing to it before we can burnish each individual part and give it the shiny finish it has. When we design skateboard trucks, the most important part of the design process is the input that we get from the actual riders. We can't design a skateboard truck by what we feel is an improvement without having their input. The ultimate test is what the skateboarders say about it. Sometimes they will come up with the idea saying this should be changed because it will improve the performance of the skateboard truck. So it comes from the skateboarders more than from us as manufacturers.